Hello everyone, my name is Carl. Welcome to my workshop and welcome to my YouTube channel. Apologies if you can hear the sound of the rain outside. It's been siling it down now for about 48 hours. It's been quite difficult here in the UK with the rain. We've had some localized flooding, fortunately not in the area where I live. So this is Harrison Mill Resto 15, just a short one for you this time. We're going to be looking at the manufacture of the puller for removing the spindle from the bearing in the Harrison mill. So without any further ado, let's get on with it. So I'm now in the process of manufacturing this puller to remove the spindle on the Harrison mill. And I've got this piece of 4-inch diameter ERW tube in the chuck. I've just faced both ends. It was quite ropey doing the first end because obviously I didn't have a very good grip in the chuck. I had two sawn ends, but then the second end wasn't too bad. So it was basically slow speed and light cuts, but it's done now. So we'll now go and cut a piece of flat bar to make the cross piece, and then we'll drill that, and then we'll get on and do some welding. So this is a piece of mild steel bar, flat bar. I've just put a 12.5mm hole through it to be clearance for the threaded rod that we're going to use for the puller. So we'll now get this piece of bar welded across the tubing. It just about spans it, so it'll do the job for us anyway, and we'll get it welded on now. Eyes down for a full house. You have to say that. Right, let's get 12mm drill through this now. Slow it down a bit. I think that'll be enough. They do say it's a sweet sorrow, so let's see if they're right. Thankfully not today. Just going to stop there and get a file into that. If I can find one. Oh yeah. Right, let's carry on. Watch it mess up now. Oh, well, we're alright. Let's not lose it. Because I do hate it when that happens. Beautiful. Oh, and also very hot. Right, I'll bring you back. Okay, so a handheld, usual excuses. Here is the tool made and ready to pull. We've got the bush that you saw me do in the end of the spindle, lock nut on the threaded rod, and then if we move around to the other end, or to the other side of the spindle, there is the tube with the bar across, and we've got the nut on this end. So ready to tighten that nut to pull the spindle out through the bearing. These welds were a bit cold, if I'm honest. It didn't really need to be welded, but yeah, it was a nice thing to do. I just like to keep my hand in every so often, and by the looks of them I think I need to keep my hand in a bit more. But they'll do the job anyway, so I'll bring you back when we're ready to pull the bearing out. Or pull the shaft through the bearing, I should say. Well, that's it, people. We've now made the puller, which you can just about see behind me. Bit of a short one for you this time compared to my usual rambling monologues. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. So we'll be moving on to Harrison Mill Resto 16 in the near future, where we'll be actually using that tool to remove that bearing from the shaft and to get the shaft out fully, or the spindle rather. And it's worth also mentioning that we can use that same tool to reinsert the spindle back into the new bearing when it does arrive. Now, all it remains for me to say is thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for subscribing. And I'd like to make a special thank you to the about 10 or so new subscribers that have come along in the last few days or the last week. 10 in a week is a bit of an influx for me. I appreciate that that's nothing for the sort of the big YouTube machining channels, but for a little guy like me, it's a huge amount. So thank you very much indeed. I really do appreciate wholeheartedly your interest and your comments and taking the time to subscribe to my little channel. So thank you for that. You'll always get from me honesty, you'll always get integrity and quality. I don't do you know, thumbnails and theme tunes and all that kind of thing like the other big channels do, but I try to keep it real and I try to keep it interesting as well. And if you are subscribed, by the way, please don't forget to click the notification bell, and then you'll find out when I put new videos out. As soon as I throw them out there, you'll get to know about it. So thank you very much. So until the next time, we'll see you again soon, and take good care of yourselves. Okay, bye for now.